Welcome back to EngEasy Media. I'm Margaret, and today we're going to dive deep into a real SAT verbal class with our expert tutor, Michael.
Hello, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mike, and I will be the last SAT verbal tutor you ever need. I'm prepared to walk you through all types of questions on the test, including grammar, literature, charts and graphs. I have proven tips, tricks, and techniques for every type of question. You see, ultimately, the test is really a very predictable set of trends and patterns. So whether you've already taken it 2 times or it's your first day on the job, I'm prepared to walk you through all of the green flags and red flags available to boost and optimize your score. The way I operate is we don't just talk about why the wrong answer is wrong, but why the right answer is right, as well as why every other wrong answer is wrong. So if you're ready to start working hard and you're ready to self-study as well, I guarantee a boost in your SAT verbal score. Let's get to work.
Michael's method isn't just about memorization, it's about recognizing patterns. Let's look at how he breaks down grammar and punctuation.
Hello, Brett and Carson. Today we're going to be doing a verbal problem. The name of this problem type is called however and semicolon. Now, mind you, there are in the however family also though and although. Oh, that's a little bit small, sorry about that. Though and although. But for all intents and purposes, they work the same. So let's talk about how to decide about using however and commas and semicolons. 2 things to pay attention to. I'm going to do an example before I do the example because this is going to make something that seems a little bit tricky much clearer to understand. First thing we want to pay attention to is tone. Brett, what do I mean by tone? Exactly. It's how our voice says a particular word. So when we talk about tone, Carson, do you think that we should be using our ear to answer these questions? Okay, you said no, but I'm going to correct you. I'm going to correct you and say our ear should not have the final say, but we should be paying attention to what we hear. For example, if we read these 2 examples, number 1 is however at the end of a sentence, right before the semicolon. The second example is however at the beginning of a sentence, right after the semicolon, because that's generally the setup that you have to choose from. So let's read these and you tell me how they sound different. I like pizza. We got sushi, however. However, next week we'll get pizza. Brett, what do you notice about my tone? Exactly. When however ends, remember, however, though, although. When however ends the sentence right before the semicolon, it's a down tone. However, if it starts the sentence, it's an up tone. However, so pay attention to that when you read your final answer to see if the story makes sense. The next thing I want to talk about for however is groupings. Groupings. What do you think I mean when I say groupings, Brett? You can look at my diagram here. Exactly. The setup generally tends to have 3 sentences.
As you can see, Michael's approach makes these hard SAT questions predictable and manageable for every student. If you're ready to help your child boost their SAT score, please subscribe and share. Parents, let's discuss the best education methods for your child's success.